Hello, and welcome to Please Do Not Come. If you are an American or Canadian who's been eyeing Mexico as an escape hatch from the political chaos back home, especially if you are dealing with what some call Trump derangement syndrome, where every headline about Donald Trump sends you into a spiral, then hit pause on those relocation plans. Today, I'm breaking down why moving to Mexico to flee woke fatigue or conservative politics in the US might make you a total hypocrite. Spoiler: Mexico is not the progressive paradise you might imagine. It's deeply conservative at its core, rooted in tradition, family, and faith. Let's dive in with some real facts and figures to back this up. First off, if you are picturing Mexico as a liberal haven where social issues align with the far-left vibes in parts of the US or Canada, think again. Mexico is a profoundly conservative country by nature, shaped by its overwhelming Catholic heritage. According to the 2020 Mexican Censista, most recent comprehensive data, about 78% of the population identifies as Catholic, with another 11% Protestant or evangelical, making Christianity the dominant force in daily life. This isn't just stats on paper. It influences everything from family values to moral stances. Take abortion, for example. While the Supreme Court decriminalized it federally in 2023, access remains very limited and varies wildly by state. As of mid-2025, only 15 out of 32 states have fully legalized elective abortion up to 12 weeks. And even then, cultural and religious barriers mean most people would never consider it due to strong Catholic beliefs against it. In fact, some states are pushing back with restrictions, like a 6-week ban approved in one region in 2024. If you are pro-choice and outspoken about it, you might find yourself at odds with the prevailing moral compass here, which prioritizes life and family in a way that's far more traditional than woke. Now, let's talk politics. Mexicans generally don't obsess over American elections the way cable news does up north. A 2024 poll showed that a majority of Mexicans believed their president, Claudia Sheinbaum, would have a smoother relationship with Kamala Harris than with Trump. But overall, they view United States politics through the lens of trade and migration impacts, not ideology. They do not want to hear endless whining about Trump or Biden or whoever's in the White House. If you're coming to Mexico, it should be to celebrate Mexico, its vibrant festivals, rich history, and tight-knit communities, not to import your political grievances. Surprisingly, many Mexicans and Latin American expats here actually have a soft spot for Trump appreciating his straight-talking style or economic policies, though in general they are polite and classy enough not to bring it up and risk awkward conversations. But here's the real kicker. In Mexico, people love each other regardless of politics. Most folks have no idea about their neighbors' voting preferences because it's not the divisive force it is in the States. Family and community come first, aligning with core conservative values like those emphasized in Latino culture, tradition, faith, and strong familial bonds. And speaking of adjusting to culture, get ready for a reality check. Mexico's brand of conservatism includes a live and let live tolerance that is worlds away from the noise complaints and HOA drama in suburban America. You will have to get used to neighbors blasting mariachi at 4 a.m. during a fiesta or roosters crowing at dawn, sometimes both in the same day. This isn't rudeness, it's just life in a country where community harmony means rolling with the punches. Rural areas, in particular, hold on to deeply conservative beliefs with strong emphasis on gender roles, respect for elders, and religious observances. If you're escaping what you see as intolerant conservatism back home, you'll find Mexico's version is even more embedded in everyday life, but with a warmer, more forgiving twist. Bottom line, Mexico isn't your anti-Trump sanctuary, with over 1.6 million Americans already living here, numbers that surged in 2024, doubling in the first 4 months compared to 2023. Expats are flocking for the low cost of living, about 60% cheaper than US cities, and sunny vibes. But if your move is politically motivated, you're re-risking hypocrisy by trying to escape to a place that's conservative, yet incredibly tolerant in its own right. Don't come here to contaminate that good feeling with imported drama. Instead, look elsewhere, maybe Europe or Southeast Asia, if politics is your main driver. Mexico welcomes visitors and respectful expats who embrace its culture, not those using it as a political hideout. If this video hit home, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Have you considered moving to Mexico? What's your take? If you are more on the common sense side and want to escape the far left extremism that has been happening for the last several years, then this is the place for you. Thanks for watching. Hasta luego.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come.